Hello, hey, what's going on? My name is Stacy and welcome to my channel, Hands in the Dirt. Today we're going to be planting some of those Baker Creek seeds. I have been waiting on these seeds. We're also going to plant some of this Roselle Hibiscus, the seeds that I sowed. So let's get into it. All right, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go back and check out this vegetable planting chart. We're going to look at this and look at the seeds that we're about to plant to see when should they be planted. I'm going to put a link in my description for this. This is for people that live in Georgia, but I'll put a link in my description for other websites that do the same thing. You just have to type in either your area code or your county or whatnot, and it'll give you one of these charts so you'll know what to plant, when to plant it. So our first seed is a okra called Heavy Hitter. This is supposed to be a prolific producer. It's supposed to really put out a lot of okra. Per the instructions, they want you to soak the seeds 24 hours before direct sowing the seeds. But I'm not going to do that because these actually need warm weather. And so I'm going to just plant them directly into the cups. And then hopefully by the time the mid-March, into March comes around, it's warm enough, I'll be able to go ahead and put those in the ground. I really prefer direct sowing okra, but we're gonna give it a shot with growing it in the cup and see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna be planting 3 of these per cup. My cups are already pre-labeled. My holes are pre-dug. They go anywhere from a 1/2 inch to 1 inch in depth. So 3 per cup. Now I did my research on these. These supposed to, I'm talking about, really put out like 200 plus pods per plant. So we will see. Got them buried. We'll cover those up. All right, next we're gonna be planting the Bait Alpha. I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's either Bait or Bite Alpha. This is a cucumber that doesn't need pollinators, all right? It's supposed to be another prolific grower. It has all female flowers. All right, so these are grown in greenhouses and whatnot, since you don't need a pollinator. A lot of growers grow these and they just grow them in greenhouses because you can grow them without having bees or anything to pollinate them. So let's get these in the dirt. All right, let's go ahead and get these Bait Alphas pushed down. These cucumbers are parthenocarpic. That means that they don't need a pollinator. Got those down about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch, maybe 1 inch down. All right, next. All right, next we'll be planting it's a long bean. It's called the Thai soldier bean. It's a bush type long bean from Thailand. The pods have unique and beautiful tiger stripes, firm and flavorful. No trellis needed. We will see. So I really like to direct sow my beans, but since I've never grown these, I'm going to sow a few of these in cups. I'm only going to put 2 to a cup. The bean looks like a small, weird black-eyed pea because it does have it's not just black on the front side of the pea. It's got coloration all around it. So we'll get that in there. Dig the hole, push it down. All right, there we go. All right, next we'll be growing the Tabasco pepper. This pepper was introduced to Louisiana in 1848, became the main ingredients in Tabasco pepper sauce. Very hot and has delicious flavor. Grows up to 4 feet tall and is covered with small, tiny peppers. I definitely wanted to grow these. I'm not really fond of like really hot peppers, but I do like Tabasco sauce. And I wanted to grow this pepper because I love the way the plant looks, especially when it has fruit on it. It's like really, really pretty plant, I'm sorry. So we're gonna put some in the garden. We're gonna make us some Tabasco sauce. Gonna put 3 to a cup. We don't know what's going to germinate, what's going to come up. But we do know it takes peppers a while to germinate. Next, I'm going to be planting a white Tabasco tomato. These are the seeds that I got from the Bull's gardening. So I'm gonna give them a shot, see what happens. All right, we'll push these down. Got 3 in this cup. All right, white Tabasco tomatoes, done. All right, next I'm going to be planting some Jericho lettuce. This right here I got from the Everyday Life of an OCDist chick, Nikki. I think I won this on her 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So we're gonna get some of this planted. Oh, it's so little. Spread them out a little bit. All right, next we're going to be planting some giant African marigolds. This is from Auntie Ellen from Garden Quilts and Art and Traditions, Miss Ellen Pankey. So let's get some of this in the garden. So I'll just remove some of the soil back. Sprinkle this in there like that. Cover it back up. With some soil. There we go. Giant African marigolds planted. Next, I'm gonna plant this Thai dragon hot pepper. I got this from the Bull's garden. Push these down. I put 4 in here because I don't know. You never know what's going to germinate and what's not. All right, done. Thai dragon. All right, this is a Baker's Creek Minnesota midget. I already have some Minnesota midgets planted that I got from Pike's Nursery, but I'm going to plant some of these Baker's Creeks to see if there's a difference. All right, so let's get into that. Sharp side down and the blunt side up. That's the way they should be planted. But if you don't do it, it's no biggie. The plant's gonna orientate itself. Put a little bit more soil over the top of that. All right, last but not least, these are the Roselle Hibiscus that I soaked in water, and we're gonna get these planted and see what happens. All right, I got 4 seeds per cup. Pushing these down about an inch. Half-inch. Got them covered. Everything looks good. There you go. Roselle Hibiscus done. So I did get these coral carrots from Baker's Creek, and I'm gonna plant these outside directly into the ground. And these should be good. They average 8 to 9 inches, and they resist splitting, and 75 days to maturation. So we'll plant those outside. I've already got the ground prepared for those carrots. And then the free seeds that they sent me are the blue spice basil. So I'll be planting that. That'll be in the greenhouse. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a quick tip on how to save some money. All right, you see this right here? This can work just as good as this tray that I have down here. You can use this to put your cups in. I got this from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, and it's a cat litter pan. It's $1. If you remember my video from my sweet potatoes, how to start my sweet, I use one of these. But you can use that. You can actually put soil in this and grow food in this also. All right. What I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna put some sand in this, and we're gonna do some starts in sand. This right here, see this container? Save this kind of stuff. You could always use it in the garden. I got this from my son. He brought me some scallops. You know, the big scallops. Each tray was filled with them. So I just took the tray and I used that to do some more seeds. So if you see anything like this, use your imagination, get resourceful so you can save some money on some of this stuff. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money on this type of stuff. All right, that's it. Another tray done. So now this is 4 trays, and these trays hold 20 cups. So I have 80 starting right now. Hey guys, if you like my content, like and subscribe. And remember, if you have some seeds, put them in the dirt.